Hey CRAJ, this is Carlene, and this is how to do a post for an event and or an advertising special section, because this is a specific sequence on how to get those logos to pop in without being all cut off. So when you share a photo from a blog, it auto pops it in, and it might be cropped a little bit and you don't notice it, but with an event logo you would really notice it. So I am on the page. It is real important. Obviously, you're on your page. You're going to see yourself up here, but when you select down, you can choose your page. Basically, that means you're acting as your page. How you can be double check and double sure is like when you go to write something, this little logo is present. You can see the Colorado Real Estate Journal logo. If this was posting as me, then it would be my face, it would be my profile picture, but it's the logo. So first things first, what you want to do is you want to write something. So I have something typed up here for the healthcare conference. So you can type this as you go. I just have something written. So it's important that you use healthcare and medical office buildings conference and expo April 20th. Attention developers, blah, 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 blah. Whichever your text is here. Preview speakers and agenda, get tickets now. It's important that you use all caps and that you do some page break or some sentence breaks here so that you can get that white space in there, get the headline action. And that just makes it easier to pop on the news feed. So you want to take advantage of Facebook allowing you to hit like a hard return. You want to test this. Attention developers, investors, contractors, architects, and lenders. I'm going to take out this, or if you want to be, I'm just going to take that out just for the sake of this post. Because you really want to keep it to a certain amount of lines and you'll see this because you don't want to activate the see more. Like you want to hit this certain amount of lines so that you don't get the see more, that all of your text shows up in the feed. So the next step is that you go out to the page, whether it be the multifamily quarterlies media kit page or this specific conference event page. You copy the link from up here, the page link, and you copy in the link right below here. You copy in the link. Once you have the link shared, you see this pop in, right? Well, that's cut off, so we don't want to deal with that. So there's a couple steps, and it's really important that you do it in this order. So first things first, let's just get the image. So what you want to do is do not touch this one yet. Go to this little plus sign, hit the plus sign, and here is the Facebook image you want to add. It is very specific dimensions, extremely specific dimensions. It is 1200 pixels by 1200 pixels wide by 630 pixels tall, and it is a 72 RGB JPEG. I have a template and I'll share it out for you because all the logos were Illustrator files, and the original JPEGs that Jennifer sent over are too small. So you'll want to work from Illustrator to save out these logos. So it's because it's very specific that you have these dimensions. So you click on this image, so I've already pre-saved it out, and you click open. Okay, so it pops in there. You see it as a second image. Also, FYI, you could loan up like 4 photos. Like say you had photos from the last conference, you had photos of speakers. You can add a bunch of photos if you want. The key is though for this main image is we have this one here. We just loaded up. We want to click off of this one, and that's the original one that was popped in with the link. Now it looks like it's cropped off here, but it's not. Don't worry about that. And then obviously you could add more photos if you want to. Whatever is first in line is what's going to be first in the preview. So if you add a bunch of photos and this one's down here, then it's going to be third or fourth on the line. You really want this one to end up being number 1. It says number 1. However, before we do the next step, there's a couple things you have to do. You want to come back up here now and you want to just delete this link. We no longer need the link. It's already been populated. and we're going to pop up this cursor back up to this end of this sentence just so that it's tight. The other thing is now at this point you can edit this as well. So 2017 Healthcare Medical Office Building at Conference and Expo called a Real Estate Journal. Say you wanted this to be April 20th. We have the date up here, but and again, if this is cutting off weird, I would roll over this and edit this. And so you can crop this off. Now say you want to say new location, you want that to be popular. See website for map or details or address, whatever you wanted to say, but you can edit this text. You can only edit these pieces, the photo, the headline, and the body copy at this stage. Once you get to the next phases, you cannot edit this anymore. You would have to delete and start over. Okay, so we have this set up because we want to cut off weird because you only get so many characters here. We have this set up, we have this set up, we don't need any more images. So this is the next really important step. Instead of hitting publish, you could just hit publish and rock and roll. And maybe once you get some practice, you'll want to do that. But what I like to do is hit this, is I hit schedule. Even if you wanted to go out like today, still hit schedule and pop it out. It's going to default it for like 15 minutes, 30 minutes. Just default it out 10 minutes and then hit schedule. What that allows you to do is go back, preview, and edit before it actually publishes, and it also takes off the weight of, I just hit publish. Although, if you hit publish and it's not perfect, no, don't sweat it. Hit delete, start over. The life of a Facebook post in someone's newsfeed is about 5 seconds, so don't sweat it. Just edit, edit what you can if you can edit the text. If not, just if something's jacked with a link, just delete and start over. Don't sweat it. But hit schedule, and then hit close. Oops, sorry, it popped up. It's wondering what I'm doing. I'm going to go ahead and hit schedule, and I'm going to go ahead and hit I'm going to schedule it for tomorrow at 11:47 just for this purpose of this video, and hit schedule. Okay, and so what you're going to see happen is it's going to show you in these scheduled posts. One, scheduled post, see post. So one, this is a great trick for when you're first learning. One, you can just schedule them all out, even if it's going to post in 20 minutes or 3 hours, because it allows you to edit and not freak out. But you can come in here and just load up conference posts for the whole next conference, because you don't want to just post once. You want to post in a whole series. 2 weeks from today, 3 days from today, today's last day. You know, you want to get those headlines in there, so you could come in, sit down for an hour, and just load up all the posts for a specific conference and rock and roll. So, but when you come from here, you see post. This is going to give you the preview of the post. I just did it, so it's going to take a second here. And you get this button right here, so you can actually click on this link, and it's going to give you desktop preview, mobile preview, and you can see it's all popped in here. Looks good format, isn't crunchy, isn't cropped off, and then you can actually test. If you click on this, you can actually test. It's a healthcare. Oh, sorry, it's going to show you the actual post. Sorry, it's double step, and then it pops out to here. So, and that's just, it did that just because of the preview. So that link is live in case you wanted to test it, you know, you want to double check. But you can see it's all here. Normally when you can edit, you can only, and you click edit post, all you can edit is this part. You can no longer edit this part. So if something in here is jacked up, then you have to essentially come over here and hit reschedule, reschedule if you need to reschedule. Or at this point, if something in that link part is jacked up, you need to hit delete and start over. That's just how it is. You can only edit the part that's up in this text once it's been scheduled and posted. So I'm going to go ahead and hit delete because you guys will be doing this, and this is just the you know what? I take that back. I'm going to hit reschedule, and I'm going to schedule this bad boy out. Actually, let's just go ahead and do it. I'm going to reschedule this for April 14th, And I'm going to put the time on this baby at AM. You just type in AM. And I'm going to reschedule it. And we can actually work on it live tomorrow as a live sample. But essentially, so that's there. You could click. You get a bunch of actions you can do. Republish, reschedule, cancel. And if you want to delete a bunch. But otherwise, anyways, all your scheduled posts will be here. That way they're there for approval or whatever you want. But ultimately, that is the sequence that you need to do in order to get a quality, good looking image logo specifically without it being cropped off. And it's just a real specific file format and size, and also a very specific sequence in order to keep that photo link active out to the site. So that's how you do an event post. And thanks so much. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.